So yeah, another watch that's had some problems. I don't know if it's just me or I'm more picky than other people, but it is what it is. So I picked up my Zenith not very long ago at all for my 40th birthday. I took it out the watch box, had a look at it, put it on my wrist, and straight away the rotor was very noisy, and I'll just insert a clip of the type of noise I was hearing. This wasn't all the time. This noise was probably coming along around 20% of the time-ish. So most of the time you couldn't hear the rotor at all, but now and again you'd be sitting there and you'd rotate the watch on your wrist just through normal movement, no different to that. And you would just hear this really loud noise and you could feel the vibrations through the watch onto your wrist. It was pretty obvious that wasn't normal. Also, under closer inspection, there was something under the crystal. I don't know what it was, but some very, very tiny piece of debris under the crystal. So, not particularly pleased about that. And my experience with sending off watches through authorised dealers is that it takes months, 2-3 months to get a watch back. So I was strongly debating about whether I just put up with it or not. But after 2 or 3 days, the rotor noise was just irritating me. Oh yeah, and I will just insert a picture of the bit on the dial as well. It moved and then I couldn't find it, but that often happens, but I knew it was there. So anyway, I reached out to Zenith via their website as opposed to going through an authorised dealer, because that process can just take ages, and all the authorised dealers do is act as a postbox anyway. A chap called Stuart Lord from LVMH Servicing Centre in Manchester, specifically for Zenith it would seem, got in touch with me, sent me a Zenith travel case. The next day, after talking with him and seeing the clip that I've just showed you there, I sent the watch off to Zenith to get looked at. It took 2 days for some reason because of the post. It should have been next day, but it took 2 days. And then within 24 hours of, of the service centre getting the watch, of which I was kept appraised of throughout the process by Stuart, Stuart let me know they had the watch and that they were going to look at it and then they'll be in touch with me. So yeah, 24 hours later, he called me and advised me that they couldn't find anything under the dial, but they've taken it off and they've put some air in there, you know, little pipette things, and they can't see anything. And also they advised that the oscillating weight, so the rotor, was just sitting ever so slightly higher than they would have expected. And that was what was causing the noise. So I've got the watch back. I no longer have anything like that noise. It operates completely as you would expect. I'm not going to go into details. Like I say, it's going to be a very detailed video coming up soon. But I just wanted to kind of point out again that at any price point, you can have issues with watches. I mean, there's over 300 mechanical parts in this watch, 300 little pieces making it all work together. And whether you've paid £300,000 or £50, the mechanical objects that can have faults, and there's human error that comes into this. So while it was frustrating, and it has happened with my other watches, the quality of the service that Zenith offered from the moment I've registered my query on their website to being contacted by Stuart at the servicing centre, to sending it away, to the communication that he offered, to getting it back, was just extraordinary. 9 days from start to finish. Luckily no components were needed. If they were, that would obviously been a longer delay because they would have had to get those in from Switzerland. But in this instance, it didn't have to go to Switzerland. So yeah, really happy with the service. A lot of people, I can understand why they would get frustrated by something like this, but ultimately it's a mechanical item. It goes wrong, it got fixed, I've got it back, I'm super happy to have it back, and now I just want to wear it, enjoy it, and I'll give an update video in probably a week or two with far more detailed information about what I think about the watch. As always, if you've got any questions, please just let me know.